Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
On day 7 of America held hostage. 7th day of the government shutdown. Man, you might as well not even get up this morning, because what are you going to do without the government? There's nothing you can do. Huh. They need to feed us. They need to clothe us. They need to wash us. They need to protect us. So what are we supposed to do now? We can't live our lives like this. We can't do it. Although apparently there might be some light at the end of the shutdown tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's been some bipartisan conversations.
Actually, people talking to one another?
Yeah, I mean, the Senate.
Unheard of.
Yeah, the Senate's been doing it for a while, but now Mike Johnson is discussing Obamacare subsidies with Democrat leaders.
Okay.
So you can already hear the caving happening.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's after Trump says he's open to a deal, so I don't know. We'll see.
Wow. I was just looking at a Washington Post article on Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. And their conclusion was the Affordable Care Act has never been affordable. Huh. Where were you 15 years ago?
Go figure.
Washington Post, huh?
Yeah, in the Washington Post, an editorial, where they finally admit this thing's expensive and it's not all that great.
No, it is not.
So
yeah, but people got to keep their doctors, right?
No,
they didn't.
Well, if the government approved of the doctor that you wanted to keep, then you could keep it. But if they didn't, you couldn't.
And if the doctor was approved on your particular plan.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Remember that refrain? And, of course, it was a total and complete lie.
Well, the cool thing is that, sure, we're bickering about how to fund it, but once the Republicans get power, maybe the presidency, and they'll just get rid of it, and they don't have these debates about funding it.
As we've mentioned before, if we could just get full control.
Got to get that.
But you have to have the presidency.
Yes.
You have to have the House.
Yes.
And you have to have the Senate. Yes. You know what else would be helpful is if you had, I don't know, like a 6-person majority in the Supreme Court.
Now you're just talking silly.
Now, I mean, that's just silly talk. I know.
Or at least a 5.5.
Wake up from your dream.
Yeah. And we did get one vote from it. And then, of course, John McCain's petty hatred for Donald Trump is the reason why it got defeated. So there you go.
So here we are. So we'll have more on the shutdown coming up. In Illinois, though, Governor J.B. Pritzker talked about the National Guard coming to his state.
Oh, but he's all for it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's be clear that it is illegal, in fact, to call out the National Guard or to send troops into American cities. The Posse Comitatus Act prohibits that. And yet they tried to do it in Oregon. They're going to try to do it here in Chicago.
Who's going to stop it?
Well, the courts. That's who's going to stop it. And that's what happened in Oregon. I assume that a court here will do the same thing. These are federal courts. By the way, the judge that made that decision in Oregon, a Trump-appointed judge. So even they recognize, the Trump-appoined judges, that Donald Trump has gone way beyond the Constitution. Is violating law.
Come on. That's just silliness. It's only illegal if he isn't invited by the governor of the state, and he's not just protecting federal buildings, which he has every right to do in Portland. And that's apparently the situation that they're trying to make happen, is him to go in and protect the ICE building there.
Yeah. The judge in Illinois didn't rule yet, right? Just said that Trump could do this in the next couple of days. He's willing to talk to him in the next couple of days or something, right? And the Oregon judge said, no, hold on.
I mean, the way that Illinois is going to play out is Mayor Brandon Johnson in Chicago just signed an executive order that says it's called
ice-free zone.
Ice-free zones, yeah. Where you're not allowed to get on, federal agents can't be on city property or private property that don't want them there. Which, I mean, look, I guess that's the city's prerogative, but you sure as hell better not be impeding the federal employees from.
And that's what it's all about. They're trying to do that. That's what they want to do, is stop them from enforcing U.S. law. Just flat out insurrection, I think. And it's despicable, but they don't care. And they think they're on the winning side of this for some reason. I don't know where the American people are. Probably with all the negative news coverage, probably the majority back, say, J.B. Pritzker. I don't know that I've seen a poll on that. But there was more from Pritzker when it came to the National Guard going to Illinois.
First, they should stay the hell out of Illinois. I've been very clear about that. We do not need troops from some other place being sent into the state of Illinois, or any troops, to be honest with you.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, so everything's fine.
Stay the hell out.
In Illinois, everything's fine. They've got it under control. You know, there's only 50 or 60 or 100 people per weekend being shot.
And honestly, the ICE facilities aside, if any American city should be inviting help into their town to assist with crime, would be Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, Chicago's worse than D.C.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, this is all about Trump hatred.
Correct.
That's what if this was Barack Obama offering help like this, you know they'd accept it gladly. Say, yeah, we can use all the help we can get. Sure, come on in.
Prior to him building that monstrosity presidential library there in Chicago.
Right. Man, that thing is ugly. Wow. The residents of that area have every right to be pissed about it.
So, I mean, prior to that, come on in.
Yeah.
Now, ooh, Barack, no, sorry.
And Mayor Brandon Johnson chimed in on the National Guard coming to Chicago.
Hi, Mayor.
Hi.
I know you're going to talk about the Texas Guard, Illinois Guard. Can you give us a little bit about what your next steps could be to fight that?
Well, look, our corporate counsel has been in constant communication with our Attorney General for several months now. Good. And I just wanted to offer this up. A couple of years ago, I said very candidly that the right wing in this country wants a rematch of the Civil War. I want that to sit in right now, because the President of the United States of America has declared war on the people of Chicago and people across America.
That's right.
He's more interested in giving billions of dollars to other nations, while farmers in urban cities around this country are literally being destabilized.
Pause it. Farmers
you got it.
In urban cities.
You got it.
All across this country in the urban areas, these farmers are struggling. Maybe they shouldn't be in an urban area, and they might be able to grow more food.
Yeah, he said they're being destabilized. Well, I got news for you. If you're trying to farm,
if you got a farm in downtown Chicago, you are
destabilized.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Somebody should have tapped you on the shoulder and said, you know what? This might not be the ideal place for a farm.
Yeah.
Right across the street from the Sears Tower.
Now, to be fair, there are farmers out there really struggling right now, especially with our soy deal going down the toilet with China.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make a deal. However, that having been said, Donald Trump has said that he was going to help them out with the tariff money that's coming in from other countries to subsidize them while this struggle is happening. So,
not a lot of them are in big city.
No, they are not.
Right.
No, they are not. They are not in the urban areas.
Struggle there.
Yeah.
Can we revisit what that moron mayor of Chicago just said? That the right wants to refight the Civil War? Bro, that was your party
right.
that wanted to fight the Civil War.
And it appears to be still your party.
Yeah. And so, I don't know. It's... That was an interesting take from Brandon Johnson. And the left in this country should be grateful for the right in this country, because I posted this the other day. If there was ever a handshake deal, a divorce between the left and the right, and you just drew a line down the middle of the map, and they got one side and the right gets the other, you don't think the infight... You're the party of violence, Brandon Johnson. You're the party that shows up at these places and attacks federal agents. You're the violent ones. It would be chaos. They'd be vying for power, and it would just be a mess. And we'd be over here, but like, nope, you wanted your own little country. Go do what you want to do over there. So you should be grateful for the right, Brandon Johnson. That's what's keeping this country together.
Meanwhile, the Chicago police superintendent talked about this whole idea of boxing in the ICE agents.
Yeah.
Federal agents, ICE, HSI, are officers. They are agents of law enforcement.
Thank
If you box them in with vehicles, it is reasonable for them to believe that they are being ambushed.
Yes.
Thank you.
And that this could end in a deadly situation. And it's reasonable for them to use force based on those conditions. Do not box in any law enforcement officer.
Good safety tip.
Yeah.
You are breaking the law when you do that.
Huh. Really?
And you are putting yourself in danger. Following law enforcement agents around. The question is why? What do you plan on doing? It's also reasonable for them to believe that you're eventually going to do harm to them. If you ram any vehicle, especially that one that contains law enforcement agents, and that's any law enforcement, local, state, federal, county, and you do this intentionally, this is considered deadly force. Deadly force is anything that can cause great bodily harm or death. When you plow into a vehicle that contains law enforcement agents, you're using deadly force.
We will respond.
And they can use deadly force in response to stop you. We need to be clear about these laws. We cannot become a society where we just decide to take everything in our own hands and start to commit crimes against law enforcement. It is a crime. You may not like what they're doing. I can understand that there's a lot of emotions out there, but that does not mean that you get to commit a crime.
Thank you.
Especially one that could lead to deadly force. We need to keep everyone safe.
Yeah.
Our responsibilities when it comes to federal agents, and I've been asked these questions, we do not interfere with the duties and responsibilities of federal agents. We don't have to agree with it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to agree with it. We do not interfere with their orders. And when they go out to carry out their orders, they will do that the way that they're trained to do it and their understanding of what it is they have to do.
Wow, good for him. Nice safety tip to the public in Chicago.
Yeah.
Can you believe that's even necessary, though?
Right. And I was just looking up.
Wow.
Did Brandon Johnson inherit this guy? No, he actually appointed Chief Larry Snelling.
Huh?
Yeah, well, they're not helping the feds at all. I mean,
so they're not responding to the calls. That's a problem, though. If you're a citizen in distress, that's an issue. That if the cops aren't going to come to your aid,
it is.
Yeah,
it
big
is.
Time.
But at least he made a prudent statement there. Very deliberate, very clear statement. Okay, you'll probably be killed if you keep doing this. Someone, maybe many, are going to end up dead.
Deservedly so.
Yes, and that's what you're getting what you have coming to you because you can't be doing this. It's illegal. It's dangerous. You're going to get burned.
Now, on the other hand, of course, he's not there to help.
No, and they didn't. They didn't offer any assistance. They were told, they were ordered not to help them. We heard that the dispatch call yesterday.
I do actually love him covering all bases there.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's great. And I'm kind of surprised that the superintendent of police in Chicago gave that kind of common sense statement. That's really good. Stephen Miller discussed the threats to ICE officers when he went on CNN yesterday.
Well, the administration will abide by the ruling insofar as it affects the covered parties, but there are also many other options the president has to deploy federal resources and assets out of the U.S. military to Portland. But I was making the point that under federal law, Section Title 10 of the U.S. Code, the president has the authority anytime he believes federal resources are insufficient to federalize the National Guard to carry out a mission necessary for public safety. So it's important to understand that in Portland, ICE officers have been subjected to over 100 nights of terrorist assault, doxing, murder threats, violent attack, and every other means imaginable to try to overturn the results of the last election through violence. The most important point I want to make today is that the number 1 and 2 items in the GOP platform in 2024 were to turn back the border invasion and carry out the largest deportation program in American history. Since Inauguration Day, there's been an orchestrated campaign of terrorism and violence against ICE officers. Of course, we saw the recent sniper attack against ICE officers. They're publishing their families' photos online. They're threatening them with murder. They're threatening them with death. And they're physically attacking them in the street each and every day. And yet, shamefully, the mayor and governor in Portland and Oregon have refused to render aid, leaving ICE officers to street fight every single night against these terrorists.
Wow.
Boy, CNN didn't want none of that.
No, they didn't. I don't know why they invite this guy on their shows.
I mean, John Travolta was forced to take that interview, but he does not want. He did not want any of that.
No, he didn't. He's looking for an exit ramp. Okay, how can I end this right now?
As soon as he mentions Section 10, he's looking down at his notes like, "Do I have anything on that down here?"
Can somebody whisper into my ear what is a Section 10? I don't even know what that is. It's so great. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt was asked about the anarchy in Portland.
Because I spoke to the police chief of Portland last week. He said that the president's claims just don't match up with what's happening on the ground. I would encourage you as a reporter to go on the ground and to take a look at it for yourself, because there's been many members of the press, not press in this room, but independent journalists, some of whom we'll be inviting to the White House very soon to share their stories, because they have been in the middle of these riots and they have witnessed the anarchy that is taking place night after night. It's on video. You should play it on your show. You have a great opportunity on primetime on CNN to show your audience. Yeah, but you're probably talking to partisan Democrat officials who are opposed to everything this president does. You should also ask the people who live in Portland. We've actually heard from many members of the community who have said that this is complete civil disobedience. It's a mess. It's been loud. It's been troubling for neighbors in the community who are just trying to live peacefully. And these people are not there to peacefully protest. They are there to cause mayhem and havoc.
We're doing it. Oh, man. I mean, the agenda just spills out of them. They just want to make their points.
Absolutely.
And they just want to beat her with them. And they can't, because she's really smart. She does a pretty darn good job, especially when you compare her to KJP.
Man. Holy cow.
Gosh. It's night and day.
She could come out there and not say anything and be better than that.
Yep. All right, we've got much more. Let me tell you, though, about quality of life science. Aging creeps up on us all. Maybe it's less energy that you're sensing, soreness that lingers, or just that middle-aged feeling. A big culprit of this is something called senescent cells, also called zombie cells. These are old cells that just hang around after they've served their purpose, wasting your body's energy and resources. And that's where Qualia Senolytic comes in. It's a first-of-its-kind, clinically tested supplement with 9 vegan plant-derived compounds designed to help your body naturally eliminate zombie cells. And here's the best part. You only have to take 2 days a month. So you don't have to remember this every single day. And it helps your body age better at the cellular level. Qualia Senolytic is science-backed, vegan, non-GMO, and developed by leading scientists. Since starting, people report more energy, faster recovery, and feeling younger and stronger again. So, experience the science of feeling younger. Go to qualialife.com/Pat and get up to 50% off your purchase. Use the promo code PAT for an additional 15% on top of that. That's Qualia, Qualia, qualialife.com/Pat. Your older self will thank you. And thanks to Qualia for sponsoring this segment of the episode.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
And back to the shutdown. Again, day 7 today. Here's what Karoline Leavitt had to say about that.
The Democrat Party has unfortunately closed our government, costing Americans their jobs, threatening our military readiness, harming our economy, and causing chaos, all to help the illegals who broke into our country. Instead of holding illegal aliens accountable and removing them from our country, which is what this administration is trying to do every day, the Democrats want to give them the free benefits paid for by the American taxpayer. Democrats in 2025 are for illegal aliens first and Americans last. This is the reality we are unfortunately facing right now in Washington, D.C. President Trump and Republicans will not give in to these radical demands. The president and Republicans have a sacred responsibility to serve and protect the interests of their constituents, the American people. That's why we are backing a clean and nonpartisan funding bill with no strings attached to reopen the government. Democrats should do what they did 13 separate times under Joe Biden and vote for this exact same type of funding bill. Now the Senate will vote tonight for the 5th time to reopen the government on the 6th day of this shutdown. All we need are an additional 5 Democrat senators to end this madness and vote for the clean funding bill to reopen the government. If you are an American watching at home right now, call your Democrat senators and tell them to do the right thing and end this shutdown.
Oh, I'd like to go ahead and leave it on the freeze frame there at the end.
Yeah.
Because I like that government count up clock. First of all, they tell you it's 150 hours. Then it was 6 days. Can you put the freeze frame of... there it is. 6 days, 6 hours, 21 minutes, 50 seconds at that point. So, and now it's obviously more than that. But, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. We had air traffic control tower in Burbank, California, unmanned yesterday as planes were coming in. So... public sentiment may shift soon, especially if the military doesn't get paid on the 15th, which is a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, and people aren't going to be willing to work if they're not being paid.
That's right? What's happening with air traffic. Yeah.
No, but to be fair, they did. The air traffic control was being taken care of by another tower.
Oh, was it?
Area.
Oh, good. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it wasn't like all the people
flying
they're
just landing in there. Because that's the way it was. That's the way it was reported this morning, strangely enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right.
So they didn't just leave and, you're on your own.
So how does that work?
Closed. Hello, tower? Tower, we're trying to land.
So another tower was helping them out.
Yeah.
I would hate it to think that the tower that was guiding my plane in couldn't set eyes on the runway.
Well, that's correct. And they have, they don't have enough work to do. Now they're doing somebody else's job.
It's already a thin.
So I'm sure they're pleased with that. They like that?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, very happy about it.
Good.
Yeah.
We want everybody to be happy about this. So I'm glad they're pleased.
Yeah.
Surely they're getting like double time for their effort. Surely.
That's fun.
Now they're probably going to get paid later on that.
Yeah,
but they're getting paid double time.
Right.
Checks in the mail. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting.
It's kind of a mess, but yeah, I mean there is starting to be there's a few signs of progress. And
well, good.
But the thing is,
and the more times we see that clock, I think that clock that they showed, I think that's real time.
That might be current. Yeah,
that's real time, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is.
The thing
cool.
is that they're just trying to pass a 7-week stopgap measure. So even if they come to an agreement today, we're going to be doing this crap again in November.
Oh,
exactly.
I heard one of the senators talking about. We're just trying to make it so we can get a 6-week deal done to go, so we can revisit again.
Deal.
And I'm like, wait, what? No. What are we doing?
Do you guys enjoy this? They must. They must enjoy it because they refuse to take care of it, permanently, or at least for a year. Let's pass a budget and then live by that for a year.
I mean, now's the
then
time.
We'll pass another budget.
Now's the time.
Right.
It's already shut down. 83 is the new 100, but now's the time.
That's a cute word you use, budget.
Isn't it, though?
Okay.
Yeah. I think 2009 was the last time we did it. 2009.
Wow. But you know what? We're making it into work just fine here. Whatever. Skies are blue. Skies are blue.
When they walk out of the DFW tower and all those planes that they have rode up in the sky there start circling, I'll be a little concerned. Until then, I'm good. Yeah.
3,000 flights a day or something coming in and out of DFW.
I mean, if you don't have these government employees to pay, I guess you don't need my taxes anymore.
Maybe you could pay them out of the money you get from the toll.
Thank you.
The tolls that were all supposed to come down after they paid for the road.
Oh, I'm just talking about the airport. You can't even. I drive by the airport every day, and they ding my account. I don't even go on the property anymore.
That's one of the. That's the only airport I know.
I know. I got to get in the far lane so it doesn't.
The only one I know of that does that.
It's absolutely unethical.
If you're just picking somebody up.
It's criminal. It's criminal. You cannot drive on that property without getting charged.
Yeah.
It's criminal.
It's at least $2 no matter what you do. Yeah. No matter what.
I hate that place so much.
Irritating.
I do too.
It may be my least favorite place on the planet.
And once you do get in and you paid your money, it's so complicated.
Good luck getting out
confusing.
With that noodle bull crap.
Well, they have the new construction going on now too, which makes it even more of a nightmare.
And if you're like me and you have your GPS set to no tolls, you might not want to follow the letter of the law there, Michael Scott, because you end up on places on that property size of Manhattan Island. You're like,
That's larger than that.
Right. One time I was, you're right, on the phone, and you want to talk about not paying attention while you're driving and just blindly whatever, my GPS says go this way. I didn't realize until I was literally on the other side of the runways, probably in the scope. Some guy's probably looking through binoculars from the tower like, what's that truck doing way out there? You just gotta.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Great
fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Perfect. I mean, I wouldn't change a thing at DFW.
Good news is, though, that the easy airport, Love, as long as we're talking about local airports, Love Field, which good news is easy access in and out. That's going to start being remodeled here very soon.
No, bro, don't do that
it'll only get better because anytime you remodel those airports, it gets better.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh,
yeah.
really?
So they redid the Salt Lake Airport with new terminals. I think they opened their first one, and the walk.
Oh my gosh, that place.
The walk.
Holy crap, bro!
It's easily a 25-minute walk. And I think they just did something that shortened it.
They didn't give you a little tram or anything?
No, not at the time.
No tram, no walkway. I think I got all of my steps in for the next 3 months going through that airport. Holy crap!
It's at least 20 minutes.
Phoenix
maybe
is pretty bad,
half an hour. It's unbelievably far.
Yeah, Phoenix is pretty bad, though. They do have their little tram that goes around, but the last time when I was stuck there, it was, you can just walk over that way. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you name your airport Sky Harbor, you know you're in for a walk.
And I mean, I know these are first world problems.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
But,
absolutely.
But they irritate us.
Yeah, but we're Americans. We have a right to bitch about this stuff.
That's correct. That's right. So yesterday, a majority of Democrat senators rejected a fifth attempt by Republicans to pass a stopgap funding bill that would end the shutdown, just hours after President Trump floated the possibility of making a health care deal with the Democrats. So they're trying. They're trying. The Democrats are the ones who are stonewalling here. The measure would keep the government funded at a pre-shutdown level until November 21st. They'll just kick the can down the road again.
Right.
It fell eight votes short of the 60 needed.
Yeah. And you don't have Rand Paul either, so.
Man.
What's this
Yeah,
pie
the
chart?
White House posted this question: should the Democrats end the shutdown by accepting a continuing resolution at the current levels of expenditure, blah, 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 blah. 65% says accept the continuing resolution at current spending levels.
Okay, 65-35.
So,
and that's posted by the White House.
That was posted by the White House.
And who did the poll? The White House?
I don't know.
Donald Trump.
Trump. He called 10 people, and that's your result.
And 6.5 of them
said yes.
And
okay, so it was 6-3, and then it was 1.
Yes, one maybe.
I don't know.
They said,
I don't know. I don't know.
That's 65%. We're done.
Yes, exactly. That's how that conversation went.
You know it did. But we're still stuck in the mud. Still in the quagmire.
150 hours.
Yep.
So
888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up. Chew the Fat next with Jeff.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
tweets here. Dirty Mule tweets. How shut down is the government if Congress is still getting paid and I'm still getting taxed?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not shut down enough, obviously.
Yes.
Paco D, when the Muslims take over, all that crime will stop. So we got that to look forward to.
We do have that to look forward to, yes.
Harold Lichtenberg, the Chicago police chief, could have just said, FAFO, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Urban City farming thought criminal.
Okay.
It's already happened. It has already happened.
Nice job.
Stephen Miller was on CNN, and he brought the receipts like a CVS cashier. Sure did. And glad to have him around. Guys, no nonsense.
No doubt about it.
Man.
It was awesome.
All right, let's check in with the Fat Five with Jeffy.
All right, awesome. It's official. Barry Weiss became the editor-in-chief of CBS News yesterday after Paramount bought her company, the Free Press, for $150 million. We'll see what kind of changes she brings. Maybe truth in reporting to begin with at the CBS.
I doubt it, but we'll see.
I don't know. They're shaking over there, man.
Yeah.
We'll see if something actually comes of it. The Supreme Court refused to hear longtime Jeffrey Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell's appeal for her sex trafficking conviction. So, sorry about it, Ghislaine. Mm-hmm. I know I'm still talking about Jeffrey Epstein, but she's still in jail. The Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded to 3 scientists who study the human immune system. Congratulations to Mary E. Brunkow, Fred Ramsdell, and Dr. Shimon Sakaguchi.
Shimon.
That's what he goes by, actually, when they're in the laboratory.
What kind of freak would steal my word for his name? Shimon.
They uncovered a key
That's
pathway.
Horrifying, Jeffy. I'm sorry, go ahead. What kind of freak would stop just because I started talking?
Yeah, you're supposed to power through.
It's horrifying.
Key pathway that the body uses to keep the immune system in check, called peripheral immune tolerance. Experts called the findings critical to understanding the autoimmune diseases such as type 1 diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and lupus. Congratulations. They also awarded the Physics Nobel Prize to 3 men, John Clark, Michael Devereux, and John M. Martinez, for the discovery of macroscopic quantum mechanical tunneling and energy quantization of an electric circuit, in an electric circuit. So,
man, did they find? I was just about to crack that.
You can stop now. You can stop now.
Dang it!
Oh, that sucks, bro. I'm sorry.
That does. It's
all that time.
That was right on.
All that time.
The precipice of a breakthrough.
It may be different though. Maybe you can prove them wrong.
Maybe
you can prove them wrong. Because. And I see where Optimus the robot is looking good. He tried to start a fight at the Tron Ares premiere with Jared Leto. I will say I've seen some videos of the Optimus working out and doing his karate moves, and it's pretty impressive. And this was him at the awards show, the premiere of Tron Ares. There's a picture of him there, and then there's also a video. Yeah, this is where he started to fight with Jared.
Oh, cool.
Come on.
Okay, that's just a person in a suit, right?
No, that's Optimus.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
We were told it was Optimus. That's what they said.
Huh. Wow. That's impressive.
That is.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Chilling, but impressive.
He's a little scared. It is Optimus. That's Optimus.
What company is it?
Tesla.
Tesla.
That's Tesla.
Yeah,
wow.
that's Elon.
Jeez.
He's only worth $500 billion now. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think he dropped down below that.
Yeah, sorry.
Like only 485 or something
like that.
Loser.
He's poor now, I heard.
What is it?
Yeah, he's poor.
He's poor.
Yeah.
Well, he lost $15 billion.
Like in a couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so sad. But he needs to put that Optimus on market because I'm ready to buy.
That's pretty cool.
Me too.
That looks like the kind that could do what you want it to do.
And it's supposed to.
All I want is dishes.
Supposed to.
All I want to do is dishes. Dishes.
It's supposed to
clean the bathrooms, clean the house, sweep.
Drive.
I do not want to have to continually have to program it. I want to program it once during the day. Once I unplug you, get to work.
You don't want it blinking 12:00.
No, I'll get to work.
12:00.
Hop on it. Hop on it.
That'd be great.
Even if it is blinking at 12:00, I still want it to do its job.
Sure.
But he can't because he's 12:00 right now.
Don't like it.
Boy,
that's our future battalion right
Elon,
there.
Yeah, and Elon's saying he's going to have 10,000 of them in the next few months and 100,000 after that.
These cities like Chicago and LA, they're going to be begging for ICE agents when they have a battalion of these Optimus robots marching down, enforcing the law.
That's for sure. That's not going to be pretty at all. Okay. Hey, if you're not a subscriber to Blaze TV, now's a good time to become one. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Save $20 off an annual subscription. Subscribe today, blazetv.com/Pat.
I realize there's a lot of choices when it comes to who you pick for your cell service, and there are new ones popping up all the time. But the truth is there's only one that boldly stands in the gap for every American who believes freedom is worth fighting for, and that's Patriot Mobile. For more than 12 years now, Patriot Mobile has been on the front lines fighting for our God-given rights and freedoms, while also providing exceptional nationwide cell service with access to all three of the main networks. Hundreds of thousands of Americans have already made the switch, supporting causes they believe in just by joining Patriot Mobile. Switching is easier than ever. You can activate in just a few minutes from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go in. It's completely hassle-free. You can keep your phone number if you want. You can keep your phone. You can upgrade. Whatever you want to do, Patriot Mobile is there for you. And an all U.S.-based customer support team standing by to take care of you after you make the switch. So call 972-PATRIOT today or just go to patriotmobile.com/Pat. Use the promo code PAT for 3 months for a free month of service. That's patriotmobile.com/Pat. When you sign up today, you'll get a free month of service. patriotmobile.com/Pat. Make the switch today.
Pat Gray Unleashed is here.
Yes, and we are back doing the Fat Five. Taylor Swift, you know where you love her. Her life of a showgirl is off to a pretty good start. The album itself sold 2.7 million copies on its opening day.
Oh, my gosh.
1.2 million vinyl albums in the first week. So that's a record.
What?
And the album...
1.2 million vinyl?
That's correct. And marks Swift's biggest week ever, the second largest sales week of any album in the modern era.
Do you understand the vinyl thing? I don't get it.
I don't either.
The digital is, it doesn't get scratched. It sounds crystal clear. What does vinyl have over digital?
It's got that feel-good down-home feel.
Okay. All right.
And
nostalgia?
I remember opening new records. And I loved, the smell of fresh new vinyls, almost like a new car.
It was fun. Yeah, but that time has passed.
It hasn't, though. It's coming back.
It's bizarre.
It's coming back.
You don't get that scratchiness on digital. It's always clear and fresh.
You need a new needle.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah. You need maybe some new dishwasher. Fluid.
All right. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. 1.2 million.
Congratulations. And
for an obsolete technology. That's pretty incredible.
That is.
I don't even have. Do you have a record player?
Yeah, I do in the house now. Yeah, my kids wanted one.
Huh.
They want. We're gonna listen to the albums.
That is weird.
That's really weird because I was like, why?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's like a collector's item or something. I think this particular one, right? Is that what you're talking about?
There's multiple copies.
$50.
Because there's like
whoa,
it's multiple copies in it. I forget how many different albums. Plus, she had deals with Target, so it's a lot.
And I think that's
$50.
Yeah, and like you said, Jeffy, There's multiple versions of it, right?
Yeah,
so
as far as I know.
I think what you've got is a very dedicated cult, group of fans, the Taylor Swift cult.
True.
And what they're doing is they're buying every version, and so maybe that's inflating the numbers. I don't know.
Wow.
But she's obviously very, very successful.
Yeah, I mean, this number 2. I mean, Adele was the only one that beat her with Adele 25. In 2015, that was at 3.378 million copies in the first week.
In what
for
year?
Adele's 25.
Oh.
In 2015.
Okay.
10 years ago, 11 years ago. So, and that was monster for her. There's no doubt about that. As for the movie, which was a one-time, one-weekend event, that, of course, was number 1. 33 million domestic, 46 million global. That's pretty impressive.
She had a movie out, too?
Yeah.
Is it a concert
the official
footage?
Release party of a showgirl. She had new video, new backstage, back scene appearances. She debuted, it was just a listening party that she thought of, 89 minutes. A couple weeks ago, she said, we should do this. And she called the CEO of AMC up and said, hey, Taylor here. What do you think about doing this? Yes.
Cha-ching.
Let me think, yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Probably about that fast.
No doubt about that. Is this actually Taylor Swift? Uh-huh. Yes.
Wow.
And I mean, the rest of the movie, they had a tough time this weekend at the theaters. And Taylor was their only saving grace at the theaters because one battle after another was number 2. That was its second week with DiCaprio. And the movie that was supposed to be...
How much did that make?
11.1 million in week 2. That's grossed, I think, 42 in 2 weeks. But that had a 130 million budget, but they're at 100. They're over 100 million globally now. But the movie that was supposed to be this big hit, but with The Rock, the Smashing Machine, 6 million.
Ooh,
that's his worst opening ever. Might be time to go back to the action movies, Rock. I know you want to try to be a big actor and everything, but nobody cares.
Is that the one he did with
it's about him,
Emily Blunt?
The UFC fighter.
Oh.
And I don't know if Emily's in it or not. She might be. That might be his wife in the movie, come to think of it. But, he lost a bunch of weight, and he did, this was his acting chops movie. And Taylor just...
Crushed him.
Just crushed him. Holy cow. Just crushed him. So we mentioned yesterday the stabbing and the attack of Mark Sanchez, the former NFL player and Fox Sports NFL commentator that happened in Indianapolis this past weekend. Okay, so he was arrested for multiple misdemeanors following a physical altercation. He's now facing a felony charge of battery involving serious bodily injury. Prosecutors said Indianapolis said that, there may be more charges. This more serious charge was added after investigators learned of the severity of the victim's injuries.
Yeah.
Holy cow. We saw the one picture yesterday, but the pictures we were getting yesterday, we saw the one picture, this one yesterday. There were other pictures posted where in the hospital bed, like this one, from a local news station. I mean, this guy was really bad. And now the Greece truck driver who stabbed Sanchez is suing the ex-Jets quarterback, saying he was left permanently disfigured by the alleged attack.
Yeah.
Perry Toll filed the lawsuit and against Sanchez and Fox Sports for punitive and compensatory damages following the alleged violent attack.
Got to get the money person.
You
in there.
aren't lying. So they have the pictures. The picture of the truck driver was, unbelievable. The lawsuit alleges that Sanchez, who was in Indiana, appeared intoxicated when he instigated an altercation. Toll, the man who was parking in the loading bay in the alleyway while collecting grease from nearby businesses. So he's just a working man out there collecting grease. And Toll suffered significant injuries to his head, jaw, and neck, which apparently Sanchez had stabbed him with his own knife in the cheek. We mentioned that how he got that gash in his cheek because we were thinking that he was thrown against the dumpster.
Yeah.
Nope. Sanchez stabbed him there. With his own knife.
Got his tongue. He cut his tongue.
Right through the cheek, cutting his tongue. Right.
Yeah. Oh my
gosh.
Yeah. And the poor old guy didn't have his hearing aids in. And so when Mr. Wind Sprints went up to him...
They said he was up back doing wind sprints in this alleyway.
He said he had to lean into him, and he could smell the alcohol in his breath, and so that's one of the charges, public intonation, like you said. But
wow,
what a mess!
That's
man.
incredible.
And we have
what
a video of this.
Yes, we do. They have a video of him. They've got a video of him leaving after the fight because remember the guy said he looked shocked and he just walked away, but he's walking the street there bleeding from the stabbing.
Wow!
And I mean, holy cow! This is going to be turned into a really big nightmare for him.
So the victim, is suing. I'm having a hard time understanding how Fox Sports is involved in this.
Because he was in town working for Fox Sports.
Right.
What is your problem?
But because of that, you hold them accountable
You're
for
damn
everything
right.
he does?
You're damn right.
If they hadn't assigned him to the Indianapolis Colts game,
he wouldn't have been there.
That's
correct. I would have still been picking up my grease.
I don't think that's a winning theory.
Well, Jeffy,
but
I disagree.
I don't know that he's going to be picking up any more grease for the rest of his life.
No doubt about that. And I disagree because, first of all, Fox Sports will say he's no longer employed at Fox Sports. Well, we have nothing to do with Mr. Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
We have nothing to do with that on its own time. I'm sure. That's fine. No problem. Just hand me, what did you say, 2-3 mil? And then I'll go sue Sanchez.
Aim high.
For about it. Yeah. Absolutely, man.
That's...
holy cow. I know. Just...
yeah. It's going to be a wealthy man.
Absolutely. And look, deservedly so. Look, the guy is, irreparably damaged, right?
Yeah.
I mean, holy cow, he's
that was a big cut on his face.
Yeah, on his face and going into his tongue, and he's into this big fight with this. Every article, former NFL football player, but that's actually true, right? I mean, the guy is actually still in pretty good shape. He's out back, doing wind sprints, trying to sober up, probably.
Oh, I wonder if that's what that was.
I mean,
maybe
possible. And that's where Fox Sports comes in and owes me money right there. Because he was out back doing wind sprints trying to sober up for his job.
Yeah.
For his job.
All right. Well, all right. I know you got to tie into the money entity. So
absolutely, man.
If that's the way you're going to make the connection, so
good luck.
I mean, because, how much could you get out of him?
Oh, Mark's probably...
He's probably got money, but not the
absolutely.
kind of money this guy's looking for. I don't know that he's got $5 million to just give up to somebody.
Oh, I bet he does.
Oh, how much do you think he gets paid by Fox?
I bet he does. Plus,
because I mean, he was making when he $14 million a year, $11 million a year, $8 million, $9 million
during his NFL career.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
And unless he's spent it all on
booze and women,
he's probably got
Which is
some
possible.
for this guy.
That is possible. In fact, it's probable. 888-900-3393. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Day after tomorrow, so Thursday, at the bottom of the second hour, we're going to talk to Avi Loeb, the Harvard scientist.
Nice.
Who's been tracking this Three-Eye Atlas comet since the beginning. Back in July, I guess, is when we first discovered it. And he's got a lot of interesting things to say about it.
I'm excited.
Then the Mars camera caught a glimpse of it, and I guess because they stacked the photos on each other, we found out from Avi yesterday, they stacked 100 photos or something on top of each other, and so that's why it looks the way it does.
Okay, so here's the
Right?
thing. Now scientists think, and you can leave that up, you don't need to go to my camera. Scientists are saying that Avi Loeb is wrong because they tried to stack it, as you see at the bottom, looks like a green Tic Tac, and it's not possible to stack it. As Avi said, it's just a continuous picture. And that's what makes it like a Tic Tac. So now there's a confusion in the scientific community because they're like, wait, Avi, you said if you stack them, it should look like a Tic Tac, but it doesn't.
But it does.
But it does.
But it does look like a Tic Tac.
So we have.
It looks like a really big Tic Tac.
We have more of them That's what they say.
Yes, we have more. Yes,
that's what they say. Okay, great.
That's what they say.
And what they are saying now is that this thing is 3.5 miles across, and it has an anomalous mass of over 33 billion tons.
I mean, who among us really has an anomalous mass?
They have said, roughly 1/3 the mass of Jeff Fisher.
Oh, wow.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say. I'm just reading what they said here. So I guess it's pretty big.
Let me eat!
It's about...
Okay.
In fact, the exact quote from the article is, or roughly 1/3 the mass of Blaze radio and television personality, Jeff Fisher.
Wow.
So it's really big.
Humongous.
Holy crap.
I mean, it is what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
I'm just going by what they say.
And now I'm getting
I'm getting nervous.
A mild curiosity, and now I'm really starting to get concerned.
I'm getting nervous.
I know, it's incredible. So we'll ask Avi about it tomorrow or the next day, Thursday.
Awesome. Yeah.
So he can clear up the whole anomalous mass problem
very quickly.
It's going to be awesome when we get him on the line, and then he's going to go, "Oh wait, you're the guy that
you're the anomalous mass."
Well, I didn't have that. I couldn't quite figure that out.
Let
my
me
calculations.
So I think he's going to be really shocked.
Well, he is
when he actually speaks to the man. That they're using for comparison.
That is great. That's going to be a big show on Thursday.
It's going to be big.
It's going to be big.
So bottom of the second hour Thursday show. We got to talk about Senator Chuck Grassley and Operation Arctic Frost.
Yep.
I always think of
absolutely
tonight's episode,
Arctic Frost, Cannon,
Varsity Blue,
Cannon.
Yep. So Arctic Frost. Tell me about the latest of this FBI investigation now.
Well, this is Chuck Grassley with these documents that implicate the Biden FBI that was spying on now Republican senators. There's the document.
So 8 GOP senators were spied on.
Yeah, and this is all.
Does anybody care?
Well, they do.
No, right. This is when they do care. Is when it infringes on them.
It involves them.
But this is this stems from the Jack Smith stuff.
Going after Trump because that's what he used.
Yeah, this is all part of the hoax, and it's just a mess. And I don't know that anything will come of this. And if it doesn't, then it'll just add it to the ledger of things that. Your elected representative should care about, but don't. But again, maybe now that they're the ones that are part of this,
we'll get something.
Maybe we'll get something.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Maybe. But the 8 senators are Mike Kelly, Lindsey Graham, Bill Hagerty, Josh Hawley, Dan Sullivan, Tommy Tuberville, Ron Johnson, Cynthia Loomis, and Marsha Blackburn, all spied on by the Joe Biden FBI.
Yep.
Rather than hunting down killers and terrorists, they're looking into the lives of GOP senators. Is that what you want them to be doing? No.
I mean, obviously, no.
Yeah.
And they had their little press conference yesterday, and they all spoke, and they talked about how, and they did, say how the FBI was doesn't know where everything is, and they're still searching for it. And I believe apparently what a good job they're still doing. And I thought, okay, all right, all right. If you say so.
We'll see.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Yeah. But I mean, look, we're getting tired of the all talk. And this is what Jeffy was wondering why I was messing with the sombrero. I was just checking to see where we're at on numbers of arrests there. And apparently
Did you have to look back at that?
The tote board's still at 0. I just want to see if it magically changed.
Okay, all right.
But apparently on the Russian collusion hoax, January 6th, Mar-a-Lago raid, Biden auto pen, 2020 election, Epstein pedophile arrest, COVID, Benghazi, Doge findings, and Ukraine impeachment hoax, we're at grand total of... Pat, will you carry the 1 for us, please? Okay. How many arrests we got there?
Looks like none.
None. Yeah, so 0.
It does look like that.
It's a little disheartening, especially when you consider that we're now about to hit election season for midterms, and this power in D.C. is fleeting.
Yeah.
If the left has taught you anything, it's how to wield the power that you're granted or that you steal. And the Republicans, time and time again, do not. And it's frustrating as hell. So we're going to sit back and hope that this time it's different.
Well, and really, we'd be able to get some numbers on that list if we could just open up the government. But we're closed right now. So
is that what it is?
And if we
because
could
the government's closed.
And I want to remind you, Keith, if we only had the House, the Senate, the presidency.
That's fair.
And you know what else
And
would
the
help
courts.
is the Supreme Court.
The
That
Supreme
would be
Court.
really helpful.
If we had that,
if
dude.
we had a conservative majority, like maybe even a significant majority.
Yes.
Like a 6-3 sort of split.
That's fair.
Ish would be
fair.
great.
Yeah.
But of course, you can't.
We don't have that.
We're talking fairy tale.
We're talking
territory
dream. We're
there.
talking like heaven-style dreaming here.
That's more rare.
Yes.
Than even the clean, nice-looking, well-spoken African American.
Thank you.
That Joe Biden talked about.
Yeah, I'm going to need more than an angry 90-year-old senator calling a press conference to tell us about this. I'm going to need a little bit more. And because what's going to happen is midterms are going to come and go. Mm-hmm. Democrats will probably take at least one chamber of Congress, and you'll never get anything.
And then you'll hear, well, if we only had both houses, we could get things done.
We were acting on this when we had both houses, and we just didn't get far enough.
And
there was more work to be done, and now we can't do it.
Yeah.
And the closer we get to Election Day, the less testicular fortitude that the already testicular challenged GOP members will have as we get closer, because they don't want to upset the independents and say, like, all you're doing is you're just attacking the left, and they'll back off. So if you think that they're being strong now, this is probably the high watermark is what we're going to get from them, and it's really, really pathetic.
Yeah, it's disheartening because we've been down this road so many times where the expectations went sky high and there was nothing delivered. Time after time
Rug
after
gets
time
pulled
after
out
time.
Again.
Yeah. Well, now we just don't expect anything. So anything they do is actually gravy. Okay. Wow, you did something?
Who's a good little
Thank
congressman? You are.
Ashley Etienne, the former Pelosi staffer, was talking about the planning for J6.
Yeah, she did a little something
interesting.
There, yeah.
Forward looking. We were planning when I was working for Pelosi. I don't know that this has ever been made public, or I've never said this publicly, but planning for a January 6th type of an event 2 years before it happened.
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
So normally you might give her the benefit of the doubt and just go,
what?
we always expected the right-wingers to attack the Capitol. Yeah, but we know that your office specifically, Nancy Pelosi's office where you worked, actually was a part of allowing that to happen. So we're kind of putting the magnifying glass on that comment now.
Fascinating.
But again, hold on.
And you're right, though. You're right. That's exactly how they're going to spin that. Yeah, of course. We have to plan.
And this will go nowhere. They won't call her in to testify. They won't ask her any probing questions. And then the J6 arrest will still
if we had like a majority,
you gotta get that.
in
You gotta
Congress,
get that. I got it. Yeah, you gotta get
then
that.
you could call her in.
We just covered this.
All right, play that one more time just to make sure she said what we think she said.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Forward looking. We were planning when I was working for Pelosi. I don't know that this has ever been made public, or I've never said this publicly, but planning for a January 6th type of an event 2 years before it happened.
Oh.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, they're absolutely going to say we were planning for the right-wing rioting or insurrection or whatever before it happened.
Because Donald Trump was so terrible. We were ready for it.
Man, unbelievable. The things they can explain away, pretty amazing. And nothing ever comes of it.
Nope.
Again, as we were just talking about. That's why we have no expectations anymore, because nothing ever comes of it.
her daughter was there filming a documentary.
Yeah.
We have more film of her in an automobile. It's the whole thing is just a nightmare, and yet nothing comes of it.
Because remember, Pelosi was at the window, right? And she was saying something like, I forget the exact quote, but it was almost like, and this is what we wanted, or something like that. Yeah. So that's why when you, that context, with her staff member saying, we've been planning for 2 years for a J6 style event. You're like, okay, you got to be more specific when you're talking about that office.
Yeah. Man. All right. So, do you know that there's an anti-Israel rally flooding New York City today? You know what today is, right? It is
2 years.
October 7th.
Yeah, it's the 2-year anniversary.
The 2-year anniversary.
Holy cow.
Of the massacre of Jews in Israel. Over 1,200 people were massacred for no reason. And on that 2-year anniversary, one of the biggest slaughters of innocent civilians in world history, these ghouls are getting together to celebrate it and scream their support for the evil scumbags who are responsible for doing it.
Of course they are.
That is a sickness and depravity that's just inhuman. And we're supposed to be fine with it. This is a legitimate movement where these people are just sick about the genocide Israel is committing.
Right.
Wow. If Israel is committing genocide, they're pretty bad at it. Because as a rule, when a nation is hell-bent on committing genocide, they don't usually drop leaflets warning the population they're genociding to leave the area because they're about to attack and destroy it. Nor do the genociders deliver food to the genocidees. For instance, Hitler wasn't really big on warning Jews.
Wait, what?
To vacate the premises before the Gestapo arrived.
He didn't bring them pamphlets?
No, he didn't. He never.
Said, hey.
No, he didn't have the Luftwaffe drop pamphlets in Jewish neighborhoods and say, hey, you might want to leave. We're about to round people up.
Leave or there's going to be some train rides coming. There was no pamphlets. Weird.
It is, isn't it? And yet, many even American Jews right now disapprove of Israel's conduct of the war in Gaza. 61% are saying Israel has committed war crimes.
Stop it.
40% say the country's guilty of genocide against the Palestinians. That's how effective, though, the message from the media has been over the last 2 years. It's unreal. And here, on the anniversary of that slaughter, they're going to be out celebrating in the streets in New York City. So despicable. It's unthinkable.
I mean, presumably
really.
There's hostages still alive that they have.
We hope there are.
Yeah.
And there are about 50, I think, left.
I don't
40
know
to 50,
number.
something like that. But I think they believe most of those are alive. But I don't know. We still haven't gotten them back. So.
But it's Israel's fault. I'm really sick of that.
Yeah, me too.
Israel should have already just wiped them out.
Right.
Really, seriously. They should have already done it. They should have dropped a pamphlet saying 1 hour.
Yeah, and then it's all gone. All right. Let me tell you about real estate agents I trust. Buying and selling a home, really one of the most important decisions you're ever going to make. And the difference between a smooth transaction and a costly headache usually comes down to the agent you choose. Real Estate Agents I Trust is a free service that connects you with top local agents who have proven track records, deep market knowledge, and a reputation for honest, practical advice. These aren't script-reading checklist agents. They're professionals who know your neighborhoods, they spot hidden problems, and they can negotiate to make sure you don't leave value on the table. They vet these agents for experience and integrity. They match you to somebody who fits your goals. So whether you're buying your first home, downsizing, or investing for the future, it saves you time, it reduces risks, and puts real expertise in your corner from day one. When a home matters, having the right agent changes everything. Go to realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray will return after this.
Few tweets here. Gen X Kid tweets, anomalous mass. Jeffy's wrestling name.
All right.
That should be.
I like that.
I like that, too.
I like that.
Yeah. When you're on the circuit, you need to go by anomalous mass.
Undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, anomalous mass.
That's awesome.
Co 1876. We finally cracked the metric system of measurements. How many Jeffies are there in a meter, kilometer, whatever? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
From Jimmy Dimples, Arctic Frost. That's not an FBI operation. That's a Mountain Dew flavor at Taco Bell.
It sure is.
In
It's
an
delicious.
ice-free zone.
I bet it is.
It's delicious.
Also, this is fun. You can't have a protest without a song. And
No, you cannot. And we found one.
We finally found one.
They don't necessarily have to be good.
No.
They have to be...
They're never good.
What are you talking about? They're fantastic.
Wait, I meant the opposite. It's opposite day.
Well,
Did I not declare that? It's opposite day.
Okay.
They're never good.
This is Congresswoman Maxine Dexter.
All right.
Oregon 3rd.
Dexter.
In Portland last night?
In Portland.
All right.
Yes.
This land is my land.
Snapper protesters.
Oh, there it is, the Ukrainian flag.
Yep, you gotta have it.
These are aged hippies, man.
Yeah, it's great.
What's the average age of this? 80?
85.
Yeah, 85?
86-ish. I mean, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
I mean,
No, you
Come
mean
on.
great, right?
I mean,
little day trip from the home is nice. You get out there, get a little sun, make a little music.
Grab the walker and do the walk.
We used to do.
That's the Boomertown Rats there.
100 years ago, we used to go perform at the nursing homes.
Oh, yeah.
And so, now they're bringing the nursing home out to the streets. I like it.
That's so sweet.
I like it.
Wow. That's beautiful, Joe.
I like it.
Thank you for sharing that anomalous mass. I'm sorry, you're not wrestling right now, so that's probably inappropriate.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, my gosh. Do we still have his wrestling picture?
Somewhere. I'm guessing we do somewhere. Breaking news, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Vyacheslav Leontiev, 87-year-old head of Pravda, the Pravda publishing house, just died after, falling 70 feet from his Moscow apartment window.
Oh, no.
Man, windows,
Can
bro.
we stop?
Gosh, how many times do we have to warn these Russian
What is
oligarchs?
happening?
Stay away from windows. They're so clumsy.
They
all
are
of
so
them.
clumsy.
So he lived on the 6th floor.
Okay.
Head of Pravda.
Suspected suicide.
Yeah,
okay.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it? Okay.
All righty.
I'm just looking here.
That's what they say.
Was there also a gunshot to the head that he did to himself before he jumped?
Yeah.
Man.
That's awesome. I mean, I will say, we're catching up to the Clinton list now.
We are. Yeah, it's over 50. It's over 50 of these guys who have fallen out of windows or
Accidentally, Pat.
Accidentally.
or accidentally or self-inflicted suicide.
Yeah. Supposedly suicide.
That's correct.
And then what you find about most of these people that committed suicide is that they had just recently said something negative about Vladimir Putin. And they felt so bad about it that they took 3 gunshots to the head. Self-inflicted,
and then jumped out of the womb.
And then jumped out the window.
You got to really hate yourself if you're shooting yourself 3
times.
times.
Yeah. That's a crime of passion right there.
People can't pull that
on
off.
yourself. So you got to survive not just the first shot, but the second in order to administer the third. And that's,
Thank you.
You're going to be really
That's
pissed
dedication
at
if
yourself.
you really think about it.
It is. You want to get the job done. You want to make sure. What is the mob thing? 2 to the head and 1 to the chest.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
let's see here.
I mean, that's even more severe. All 3 to the head.
That's incredible.
It is incredible.
How would you like to be offered the head job of Pravda today?
No, thank you.
No. I'm busy.
Thank you.
Are you saying no to Vlad? I don't think so.
Pays a lot of rubles.
Exiled Russian journalist Andrei Malgin commented on this death of Leontiev.
Nailed it.
He said, "The window falls continue.
Nice.
And he said this guy here who just died knew a lot about the party's money.
Of course.
I'm
sure he did.
What a mess.
Well, that's why he was clumsy. He has too much information in his head.
Listen to this.
So he was walking.
Makes him top heavy.
Makes him top heavy. And then he was like, oh, let me see the sunset. Next thing I know,
now we know that
I'm falling.
We know that there are many more than just what this story refers to. This says more than 20 such deaths.
Oh, yeah, it's way more than that.
More than you had a list.
No, hold on, time out.
Specifically for Windows, maybe?
Time out. More than 20 such deaths since the Ukraine assault began in 2022. So we have more than 20 documented just in the last 3 years, and this phenomenon has been dubbed the Russian sudden death syndrome.
Oh wow!
Strikes again.
I mean, we've talked about it many, many times. It's a real thing. If you say anything about Putin, you're going to die. They might wait a couple of weeks.
I was just going to say,
it looks better than it otherwise would.
It might not happen
but
then.
You're going to fall out a window somewhere.
Because Putin is like, he's gone.
Yeah,
I want him gone.
Yep,
I want him gone. I mean, that's the Hunger Games, right? Look at them holding hands. I want them all dead.
And
I love that scene.
President Snow, is that you?
Dead. I thank you. I want them all dead.
I recently learned that Donald Sutherland read the book and then reached out and wanted to be President Snow. They didn't come to him.
That's cool.
He said, I want to be that role. And he nailed it, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was good in that. Also, did you see the South Carolina judge whose house burned down?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is not arson, according to authorities.
That's what they say.
But they have no reason to say that if it's not true, right? I mean, these aren't...
Sure.
These are just local authorities who are saying, yeah, this wasn't even arson.
Sure.
So...
Or was it that good of a hit?
The left wants it to be.
Yeah, they wanted so badly. I mean, before the blaze even flared up.
Yes.
I mean, the wife just miraculously was out of the house at the time?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they were...
kayaking, I believe it was.
All of a sudden, it was instantly Donald Trump
the husband
or
was
some
still
supporter.
in the house. He had to jump through a window.
There were some injuries there, but
the son was there.
But thank goodness nobody was killed here.
Yeah.
But they don't know what caused it, but there's no evidence to indicate it was intentionally set. So there you go.
Sure.
888-900-3393. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
We got some very fun little items. These keychains. Little letter attached here. Pat, longtime listener of Pat Gray Unleashed and Glenn Beck. And I made some keychain trinkets for you guys. If you have any special request, send me a text or an email.
I do. I got requests. I'm ready.
You do? Okay.
Send a text or an email then.
Yeah,
all right.
Follow instructions.
I want a dragon. I want a princess and a little castle.
Send a text and or an email.
Keep up the great work you do on the show. We'll try. Hector Guerra. So thank you, Hector. He's also working on a Nebraska trinket for you, Keith.
Aww.
So you've not been left out there.
That's
I like mine. Mine
really
says
cool.
Tesla, and the other one says Territorian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Oops. I got a BYU one. We got the Pat Gray Unleashed. What'd you get, Jeffy?
Special.
What did you get?
Special.
Yeah, Fisher, what did you get?
A Missouri one?
I was fortunate. I did not get a Missouri one. I was fortunate enough to get a
What did you get?
eat one.
Nice.
Eat.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
What?
That's funny.
Well, now you don't have to say it as often as you do. You can just hold that up.
If he hadn't sent this, I would have asked this in an email or a text.
But he foresaw your desire and took care of it before you even asked.
What's his name, Hector?
Yeah, Hector.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for my alien face, too. I like that a lot. That's cool.
Yeah, that's great. Because a Missouri one wouldn't have really been satisfying.
Anyway.
No. The let me eat is
He would have complained about the Missouri one.
Yes, he would have.
No, that script, that M that you chose there is from the
old logo.
84 to 93.
He would have. You know he would have.
Yes. There's no pleasing that man.
Nope.
Man.
Nope.
Okay. So AOC apparently has a plan.
She's so stupid.
She's gonna laugh at MAGA?
This is going to really get us.
Okay.
They are scrapping and grasping at straws because they have nothing else. Laugh at them. Stephen Miller is a clown. I've never seen that guy in real life, but he looks like he's like 4'10".
In real life?
And
wait,
he looks
body shaming?
like he is angry about the fact that he's 4'10".
He looks like something?
Like he is so mad that he is 4'10", that he's taking that anger out at any other population possible.
He's 5'10".
Like, laugh at them. Laugh at them.
Burn.
Yes, they are dangerous. Yes, we're here to be strong for one another. We need to expose the lies. We need to never let off.
You need to stop saying the
never
lies.
let
Is what
off
you
the
need
gas
to do.
when it comes to
How about starting
protecting
with yourself?
one another,
They're putting,
exposing the lies, documenting things. We're seeing this too, right?
I can't
And
anymore.
so
I will say the clip I saw of this is like 3 minutes long, and there's no way I'm doing that.
That's a good point. Let's see.
I don't know how long the whole live stream was on Instagram, but the one clip I saw was like 3 minutes. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I'm glad we bailed. That was 2:44.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
No way could I have gotten through all that. I chew my ears off before I get to that.
Hold on.
That's hard to do.
No, we
too.
need to analyze.
But I would find a way to do it.
That is.
You'd be a highly motivated chewer.
Yeah, I
That's
would.
for sure.
I would. Just to stop listening. Can you imagine being her boyfriend or husband or whatever?
I can barely even imagine a weekend, but I can imagine a weekend. That's it, though.
Okay.
That's it, though.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Yeah. I withdraw the question.
Keep moving, Pat.
Question withdrawn. The View also has a plan for Super Bowl attendees. But this is going to be fun.
Wait, hold on. You got some ears to chew off because it's a long clip.
It is a long clip, but it's worth it because, well,
2:14.
Maybe
Is
not.
this about the Bad Bunny?
Yes, of
appearance?
course it is.
2:14.
Of course it is.
2:14.
And I don't know where this. Stop saying that.
I'm prepping it mentally because I don't want to see ears get chewed off right in front of me, man.
I kind of do, but go ahead.
One thing I thought of, though, Christy Nome, the one who killed the dog. Cricket. She killed Cricket, yeah.
Puppy.
Who does that? Who shoots a puppy? Only her. Anyway, she's threatening to go to the Super Bowl when Bad Bunny is there and round up all these people that are illegal immigrants. Do you think that she would go if it was Garth Brooks or Eminem or Taylor Swift or any other white person?
Let me understand what you're saying, because she's going to go to the Super Bowl and round up. How's she going to know who's who?
Because the Supreme Court has given permission to question anyone who has a Spanish accent or has a dark skin.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Everybody get a little cocoa butter, sit in the sun. That's the first thing.
Hold on. Brown face?
And this is the only time you can probably ever do this. Give yourself a Latin accent.
Whoopi, that is such a good idea.
That is such a good idea.
Applause sign.
If she can tell who's who.
Who do you think are buying Super Bowl tickets?
These are the dumbest people.
During the Nazi occupation, there was one country, I believe it was Denmark or Norway, one of those, where everybody put the Jewish star on. And they didn't know who was Jewish and who was not. So what you're saying is very smart.
Well, I love how the comedy was what started President Trump's run. If you guys remember at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, it was a joke that he couldn't quite take, and he
tripping down the stairs.
No, not that one. But and here we are. But when we talk about how much comedy gets under the president's skin, it just makes me laugh a little bit, because sometimes you read the paper these days and it's like they're writing The Onion, like how it's
and then
the
it's
headlines.
real.
No, it's like really real. It's like you laugh and then you realize
Onion
it's not
is,
funny
Joy,
and
right?
all of the things. But it's because Trump wants to host a UFC fight for his 80th birthday. That literally sounds like he's writing an SNL sketch. That's actually true, you guys.
It is true?
Yes.
At the White House.
He wants to do, my dad had an 80th birthday.
Is he participating in it?
I don't know, but who for your 80th
How many more
birthday?
years is that? 2 more? He'll be gone.
No, I
How
think
these
it's
people have
next
a
year.
network show?
I don't know. I really don't know. They were surprised about the UFC event.
Yeah, I mean,
Is he really doing that?
On his birthday?
It's
on the country's birthday.
Only announced a long time ago for the 4th of July, which, by the way, is not President Trump's birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why they're on our unfunniest wanted list. No question, man.
They
Soon
are
we need to X
so
them off
stupid that it's unthinkable that they're on the air still. And yet they are. Yet they are.
That show has been on for more than a quarter of a century now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How?
And it started out sucking.
Yes. It is sucked.
And it's gone downhill since. It's gotten worse. The suckitude has gotten more amplified over the last 25 years.
I mean, they've built them new studios. They've built them everything. They're the queens of ABC News.
And that is a division of ABC News. And yet they get away with all the lies and misinformation that they spill out every day.
Maybe it's just everyone thinks, that's just the stupid women.
Wow.
Let them go.
Pretty amazing. Did we already played the Mark Sanchez after the stabbing, right? He's in some serious trouble. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah. He's in some serious trouble. And you apparently are working for Fox Sports now.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I get the tie-in there, why they would be responsible
he worked
for this.
them, and he was on duty for them.
Oh, he was not at the time.
He was, though.
No, he wasn't at the time. And he was sent there by them.
He was an employee of Fox Sports there in town to announce the NFL football game on behalf of Fox Sports.
So anything anybody does,
I was about to say,
while they're employed by a certain company,
crap, Jeff
the company's responsible for
is opening up the Blaze to I don't know how many lawsuits.
I know,
based on what he does anytime after hours. Oh, that's risky,
frightening.
Never mind. I didn't.
You didn't know exactly what you were saying there for a minute, did you? All right. We know we live in a crazy world where everything's upside down and the chaos can, be disturbing. If you're a woman listening right now, though, or if there's a woman in your life that you care about, you need to share this with that person. Share the Arrows is happening October 11th. Wow, that is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
That's Saturday now. Mm-hmm. And it's happening right here in Dallas, Texas, with the Blaze's own Allie Beth Stuckey. It's designed to encourage, equip, and speak truth to women who are trying to stand firm in this chaotic world. It's a full day of worship, teaching, and real conversation with a whole bunch of great voices. The worship will be led by Francesca Battistelli. It's going to be an incredible experience. And again, it's this Saturday. So if you're a woman craving encouragement and biblical truth, this is for you. Tickets and details are at sharethearrows.com. Sharethearrows.com.
You're listening to Pat Gray Unleashed.
We've talked about the fact that it's going to be really hard to come together when you've got people who celebrate assassinations and people who don't. On either side, celebrate the death of anybody for any reason. But apparently, Jane Fonda just found some common ground with somebody on the right.
Thank you for the air quotes. Thank you for the air quotes.
Someone on the right, Bill Kristol, who...
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know, in maybe 2001, you could say he was on the right. Maybe. In 1996, he was on the right. He hasn't been on the right in a good long time, but here she is.
Do you know that you're on this podcast? It's you and Bill Kristol. I bet that would have surprised you in the year 2007 for you and Bill Kristol to be back to back on a podcast.
No, I used to read. What was it called? The
Weekly Standard. Yeah.
Yeah, I religiously read the Weekly Standard.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I wanted to know what they think. You got to know that.
Well, you and Bill now, are basically aligned. I think on basically everything except the Iran bombing. You and Bill Kristol are like probably. We don't
have to be. That's what I like about this committee of ours. We don't have to agree on anything else except our right to speak freely, to express ourselves.
So she and Bill line up on everything except for the Iran bombing. And
I want to apologize because I want to know who is that guy?
I don't know. I'll find out in a second. But first,
does he have a brush? I just wonder if he has a comb or a brush in his house.
I mean,
he just got out of bed and started doing the podcast.
Fonda
Jeffy's
doing
three
an
cuts the
interview.
clown face rule is in.
Oh, no question.
Oh,
Jane looks
yeah.
great.
Big effect.
She's what, 90 something, 94 now, something like that.
Her face is 20.
She's
at least
early 80s. I
No
think.
way.
Yeah.
No way. She's at least 90.
80, 85.
Jane Fonda,
somewhere in there.
She's at least 90.
87.
At least
87.
90, like I said.
Okay.
And then she was on a podcast of some sort, right?
We don't know who that guy is.
I'm trying to find out. Right?
AI doesn't even know that guy.
I know. I want to know why. Why is she talking to him?
Let's see.
I don't know, but 87. Wow. Yeah, there's some serious.
She's had everything done.
Yeah.
From the ankles to the hips to
And
the.
I don't think she denies
Tim
it. Does
Miller.
She? No. Tim Miller?
Tim Miller. Jeffy,
Exciting.
thoughts on Tim Miller?
He's great.
Tell me about that
great.
show. That
He's great. When he did the interview with that other actress.
Oh yes. Yes.
And he said, "Man, you got a lot in common with him too, huh?"
This is look at that's interesting. It's basically the podcast. It's called The Bulwark. And it's
called the what?
The Bulwark.
The Bulwark.
BULWARK. Tim Miller and guests discuss the latest political news for the flagship podcast of the Never Trump movement.
Oh, wow.
And the reality-based community. Every weekday, we provide insightful analysis, political hot takes, and unabashed defense of liberal democracy, and long-form interviews to cut through the both sides BS.
I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it's probably more information than we really needed.
I shouldn't have asked what it was.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's the Never Trump flagship program.
Oh, okay. I was looking for the flagship of the Never Trump movement. It's that.
That's it. Well, I've already told you that. And,
right there.
I've told you twice. It's the flagship podcast for the Never Trump movement.
And that of course is
the Bulwark.
The Bulwark
with Tim Miller.
Tim Miller. Yeah, Tim Miller.
Yeah. And his orchestra. You didn't see his orchestra in that shot,
That
but he has
shot,
one.
yeah.
He has one, and it's really good. If you've never
Well, he's
heard,
the flagship show. He deserves an orchestra.
you've never heard orchestral music until you've heard Tim Miller's
That's
orchestra.
only during commercial breaks.
During the Bulwark.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show again?
Bulwark.
Hell, I don't even know.
Podcast. It's the flagship of the Never Trump movement. Yeah. All right. Then we've got J.B. Pritzker talking about people that we agree with. Holy cow. Is he wonderful?
He is. Now, we've played a couple of clips of him where he's, obviously against, any kind of safety for his citizens.
Right.
In the city of Chicago and really the whole entire state of Illinois. But I saw this clip and I thought, that's almost, I almost don't believe it.
Really? So he's talking about autism here.
Correct.
Right? And is this about the Tylenol situation?
When we had the big fight over the Tylenol, and of course Donald Trump said that it's bad for you.
Yeah, if you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, don't take it. That's what he recommended. What did JB
other
say?
Medical professionals,
yes,
by the way.
Yes,
many
including
of them.
Tylenol itself on multiple occasions have recommended that pregnant women not take it. So here's J.B. Pritzker.
More than ever, autistic people and their families deserve our support. Autism is not an epidemic. It's a difference in how the brain works. A difference that, with support, allows people to thrive and contribute and have full lives. Autism is not caused by vaccines. I want to repeat that so everyone can hear it, and hopefully anybody that's tuning in. Autism is not caused by vaccines. It's not caused by Tylenol. If you're pregnant and your doctor recommends acetaminophen, let me repeat that word for anybody who doesn't know how to pronounce it.
This guy's awesome. So funny.
If your doctor recommends acetaminophen, you should ignore the recommendation of the president that you fight like hell not to take it. And his advice that mothers should avoid doctor-recommended medications and just tough it out during pregnancy is reckless. And frankly, it's insulting.
What's reckless is telling pregnant women to go ahead and take it when Tylenol themselves have said we don't recommend this product for pregnant women.
And I mean, we've seen full shots of J.B.
Wow.
Pritzker. I mean, clearly he's pregnant, so you might want to take that advice to heart.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, so autism.
Man, take this.
I don't know the reason for this, but it was announced that the Trump administration has frozen $2.1 billion from Chicago transit projects.
Gotta save money.
Good.
Government
Weird.
shutdown.
I'm not sure why that would happen.
Government shut down.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
It was shut down.
You know, we talked off air. I was telling you guys about this South Korean study from the National Health Insurance Database.
Oh, here we go.
And I love it. I love it. No, let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, this guy, of all the people to say, here we go, that's what he does after having said, here we go.
To your study.
So we've gone from here we go to here's the evidence, and now we're back to here we go because I'm the one bringing the information. Love it. Okay. So what they did is they studied people that have cancer. This is the South Korean study. And overall cancer risk is 27% higher for those that have the COVID vax than those that get cancer that didn't have the COVID vax. If you break it down even further, breast cancer, 20% higher risk. Colorectal cancer, 28% higher risk. Gastric cancer, 34% higher risk. Lung cancer, for those with COVID shot in them, 53% higher risk. Prostate cancer, 69% higher risk. And thyroid cancer, 35% higher risk. This is the first definitive study that shows you cancer rates on those with the COVID and without.
The first definitive study that they're allowing out. Because we've had plenty of countries that have done studies and then miraculously just went away. No information was let out about it.
Yeah,
and,
they probably found the same thing.
Yeah, and I mean we see
worse.
We actually do see evidence of it. We saw evidence of it forever. I mean, finally someone has decided, whether it's South Korea or whoever it is. I mean, the evidence is there. We see it in our fat faces every day, and now we're supposed to just.
Right,
I'm not here.
It's gone from anecdotal to people we know, and oh my gosh, a lot of people in our circle are getting cancer. A lot of people at our church sure are dying now all of a sudden, and now you have hard numbers to back up what has been in your gut since day one. It's terrible, and no one will ever. Hold on a second. Let me check here. Let me check the old list here. Where are we at on the COVID and the? No, I guess nobody's been arrested yet.
Hasn't changed.
Rand Paul. Can you please get Anthony Fauci?
He's trying. I don't know that he has any backing, though.
I don't think he does.
I don't know if he has any.
And that's, you know why? It's because the president will say, "Are you still talking about the COVID vaccine?"
Right, we've moved on.
Stop it.
Yeah,
you sure?
We've moved on.
We sure are still talking about the COVID.
I really don't know where President Trump stands on this anymore, because he's kind of made some statements that lead you to believe, now he's turning around a little bit on the COVID situation.
Then he's got Bula sitting there, making $1 billion deals with building new manufacturing plants in the U.S.
I want to know how many
to get out of paying taxes.
How often does Robert Kennedy get to have lunch with the president? Because that's your answer on if he would ever actually go after this kind of stuff, the fallout from the COVID vax.
Yeah. There's probably two people that you can, and you just mentioned them both, Rand Paul and RFK Jr. That's about it. That's who you can count
Donald
on.
Trump's not having multiple days of lunch with both of them guys.
No.
No. I'm sorry, no. That's not happening.
Especially not Rand Paul.
Today you have, sir, on your agenda today, you have lunch with RFK.
He seems to really
Rand
like
Paul.
RFK.
I know, but not to sit down and have lunch with him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, listen to him yap for an hour. That's not happening.
Between Rand Paul, Robert Kennedy Jr., and Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson. If you could get those three guys to sit down alone with the president in the Oval Office one afternoon, you might make a difference.
He's busy, though. Yeah. Trump is busy. They just released a new video of what the Oval Office looks like now.
Oh,
it is
really
awesome.
Okay.
I mean, the people are unhappy about it, man. It is.
People are unhappy with the changes in the Oval?
Yes.
Is it because it's all gold now?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to Versailles.
It's absolutely Versailles, man. Look at this. And the FIFA trophy is gone now, too.
And that was gold.
Holy cow.
Do you remember when the FIFA trophy was the only gold thing in there?
Wow.
And now it's gone.
Wow. That is awesome.
They sent it to Mar-a-Lago? Why?
I honestly, I don't know what happened to it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, the gold's from Mar-a-Lago. Okay.
I mean, that is awesome.
It's pretty.
That's a word for it.
And I will say, we've it's still a dump. When I look at what a small place it is, I can barely move around in there.
Right.
But
it's
a start.
It's like a little shack.
It's a start.
And when he goes in, we talked about this when he was in France. When he goes into England, when he's in these places, he's thinking, we need this. We need more space.
I can't even. I can barely breathe in the place I'm living at now.
Oh, man. All right. What is the British guy explaining Islam in the UK? Are there issues there?
There you go.
What?
Yep.
Wait, what is he?
I think you already set it up perfectly.
Is this a real video?
Yeah.
I do not want to live in a country with Hamas supporters. I want them deported. I want them chucked out. Simple.
Out.
And I will do everything I can to ensure that happens. I am fed up, by the way, of the centrist dad hand-wringing era, where people say, oh, but might it be against our liberal values? And might our liberalism... I'm not as interested in that as I am in Britain remaining Britain. I am much more interested in that.
You can't say that.
I know.
At every time of national emergency in our nation's history, we gave something up to survive.
Quite.
We did in the Napoleonic Wars, we did in the wars of the 20th century, and we will have to now.
Of sorts.
This is the thing we give up. Extending tolerance to people who do not extend it back to us.
I'm bloody tired of it.
Be over that era.
There you go. Wow, what a hater. What a xenophobe.
He does not have a voice anymore.
You cannot speak out for your country like that.
No way.
But we should be able to, and we should do it, regardless of what is said about us. All right. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, overtime coming up today.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.